I've decided that I can do a way better job on the back legs, so here is a better tutorial of the back legs. Well, first we get rid of this one, and I'm gonna do it in a pretty savage way. Sorry. So a new leg is gonna look more like this, and I'm gonna show you how to make it. Start off with a magic circle and single crochet 6 stitches inside the circle. Let's go like here and start on your 6 stitches. At this point, tie in a circle, and for the next row it's going to be 2 single crochets into each stitch, so you will end up with 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Here we go. On here go 1 and put the second stitch into the same stitch, so you have 2 in each. Do it all the way around till you have 12 stitches. Okay, next row is going to be 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet into 1, and we're going to repeat that 3 times. So here's how that's done. You're gonna go into the stitch, do 1 single crochet, and then for the next one is going to be single crochet, and then you do the second single crochet into the same stitch. You repeat that pattern 3 times, and then I'm gonna catch you right there. Okay, so now I did my 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet into 1 3 times, and that counts as our 3rd row. For the 4th row, you're going to do single crochets all the way around. All you have to do for row 4 is just 2 single crochets all around. I would mark this first stitch as our first stitch of the 4th row, and then just keep going until you reach this stitch right here. Now for this row, you're going to work on your decreases. So we're going to start off by crocheting 2 together, and we're going to repeat that 5 times. The way you're going to do that is you're going to go into the top one here, and then the top one of the second stitch, pull 1 up and pull through all. This counts as your first crochet together, and you're going to do that 4 more times. For the remaining stitches of this row, which you're going to have 5 left, 1 2 3 4 5, you are just going to single crochet through all of them, just 1 in each stitch. For our next row, we're going to continue decreasing, and it's going to be a little bit different though. So you're going to crochet it together for your first stitch, mark that one, and then you're just going to do 1 single crochet into 1 stitch, so just 1, and then crochet 2 together 1 more time. For the remaining stitches, which you have 4, this one doesn't count because it has a stitch through it, 1 2 3 4, you're just going to do single crochets. At this point, it's not a bad idea to stuff it, because this is kind of going to be decreasing and then increasing again, and after that it's going to be hard to stuff, so it's easier if you just stuff it right away. So for the next row, all you have to do is just single crochet around, 1 in each stitch. Now my row of single crochet is done, and we're going to start increasing again. So for these rows, you're going to have to do 2 single crochets into 1 stitch, so just like this, 1 single crochet, then the second crochet goes into the same stitch, and you're going to do that 4 times. And for the remaining of 4 stitches, all you have to do is just single crochet around. So I'm going to show you how to do it again. So here's my first 2 crochets into 1. This is my second crochet into 1. So I have 1 stitch into 1. Now I have 2 stitch into 1. So I want to do that 2 more times, and then single crochet for the remaining 4. Actually, you're going to have 3 left, as you can see here. 1 2 3. So just single crochet into this last 3. It's not 4. Next row is also going to be increases, and it's going to be a little bit different. So you're gonna go 2 single crochets into 1 for the first stitch. For the second stitch, you're also going to be doing 2 single crochets into 1. And then the third stitch is going to be just 1 single crochet into 1 stitch. And you're going to do 2 single crochets into 1 2 more times again. So here's 1 stitch, here's my first 2 in 1, and here's my second 2 in 1. And then you should have 7 crochets left. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and you're gonna do single crochets into those ones, just single crochets into 1 stitch. This time we're gonna start off with just single crochets. So all you have to do is 4 stitches first, 4 single crochets first. So here's my first one, and 2 3 4. This is down so the increases are right here above the leg, so to be consistent. And then you're gonna do 2 single crochets into 1 2 times. Then we're gonna leave a bit of space here before we do the 2 single crochets into 1 again. So you're gonna do 3 single crochets, just single crochets, 1 2 3, and then you do 2 single crochets into 1, and you repeat that 2 more times. So here's my 1 2. This is my first 2 double crochet into 1. This is my second 2 single crochets into 1. And then I should have, let's see how much I have left. I should have 1 2 3 4 left. So then I just do single crochets for those ones. This is my last row of irregular increases, if I can call it that way. So okay, so you're gonna start off with just 6 single crochets. 1, mark it, 2, and then you do 2 single crochets into 1, and you do that 2 times. So 1 2 3. This is my second single crochet into 1, and then you do 5 single crochets, and then you do 2 single crochets into 1 2 more times, and crochet into the remaining stitches. And then you have 4 stitches left, so you crochet into the remaining 4, just single crochets. So the next row is going to be also increasing, but it's going to be a repeating pattern. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to go 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets into 1, and you repeat that until you get all the way back, until you finish this row. The next row is fairly easy as well. So for this row, you're going to be doing single crochet, single crochet, the third single crochet, and then you do 2 in 1, and you repeat that until you finish this row. And then for the last 2 rows, all you have to do is just single crochet all the way around, and then you can fasten off. And then, as you can see, this is how I sewed it on. So it looks the same as the legs in the front, but they are a little bit longer, and they look way better than version 1 in my opinion.